Hi there, I'm Amanda Cromhote from Truth. Welcome to the Blind Loyalty Challenge. We interview world experts in loyalty blindly. We're hoping to create insight, spontaneity, and a lot of fun through the challenge. The challenge is about promoting the blind loyalty trust, and my book called Blind Loyalty, 101 Loyalty Concepts Radically Simplified. All profits from the book go towards the trust. We hope you enjoy the Blind Loyalty Challenge. So I am extremely excited today to be chatting to Amy Barnett, who's the Vice President of Loyalty and Digital Experience at the phenomenal brand Cracker Barrel. So Amy, thank you for joining me for the Blind Loyalty Challenge.
Thank you for having me. I'm delighted to be here.
So straight into it, the first question. So the buzzword personalization features a lot throughout the Blind Loyalty book. In fact, in chapter 48, we talk about it specifically. What do you think about it? Is personalization just a crazy buzzword, or is it really like the big deal?
Oh, it's the big deal. I'm definitely in the camp of it's a big deal. We've done a lot of testing throughout my career about the advantages of even using somebody's first name, the advantages of tailoring content based on a user's known profile or lookalike profiles. Absolutely performs not only financially, but we've seen it improve brand love. Just the notion of giving relevant content back to somebody when they've given you some information really not only financially pays, but it helps the brand in the long run as well. So I'm a big believer of personalization. I would say that I don't think a lot of brands are getting it right.
Absolutely.
I think, certainly Cracker Barrel has some development work to do there as well, as we are just launching loyalty in the next couple of weeks, which is an exciting milestone. But, you hear about the brands that have gone from mass media to 5,000 customer segments, all, sort of dynamically, automatically, populated. And I would just say, in my experience, I'm sure there are brands that are doing that well. I would say that the large majority of brands and sort of my mantra has been pick three things, pick three things that motivate your business and do those well. So for us, day part is a big part. What time you come in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, what part of the country you're in. So it doesn't have to be down to what we love to think about the one-on-one segment level, but just, pick three things and do those things really well, test and learn, and then adapt and enhance from there.
And just listening to you now, obviously, because of the category you're in, those three things are going to be vastly different, I imagine, across different industries. I don't think retailers think as much about the time of day than a restaurant.
Not
So,
at all.
yeah, great.
Right.
Thanks for highlighting that. So actually, as you're about to launch, and maybe by the time this airs, you will have launched, so that'll be exciting. But if you had to lay your hat or your performance salary on one loyalty KPI, what would it be?
Oh, gosh, that is a great question. I mean, it's different for somebody so the industry that I'm particularly in is a little bit of a slower start industry vertical. So there's not a lot of programmatic loyalty in my space. A lot of them have email programs or an app-based program, but we're one of the first to launch a truly seamless multi-channel loyalty program. And so when you ask me the question about the KPI, I think it varies depending on how mature, what a state you're in terms of where you are in managing loyalty. So if you're managing a program of 20 years of experience, it may be monetizing your database, making sure that all those insights are shared across the organization. For me, I'm getting ready to launch a program. My main KPI is going to be customer acquisition and field engagement.
Yeah,
making sure that our field is excited and ready to talk about the program and engaging in the program, honestly.
Brilliant. What a great answer. I love it. Because again, it depends. It's not, and nothing's ever as straightforward as a straight answer. So I love it. Okay. And now down to your personal experience in loyalty. What has been the most magical loyalty experience you've ever had?
Oh, are you asking me professionally or
No,
personally?
you as a loyalty member of any program, any country, any city, any vertical, what's been the most magical experience you've had?
What a fantastic question. I think about this every day, as I imagine you do as well. I think that I'm going to call out Southwest Airlines here. Southwest Airlines is a United USA based airline. They do some international travel, but I've really watched and observed them, particularly in their industry vertical in the airline space, how airlines have just, chipped away at loyalty. They were sort of the leader in,
Mm.
loyalty programs and figuring out how to motivate additional consumer behavior. And they just lost their way. They lost their way. And here comes Southwest Airlines in a new model, a new, sort of way to think about loyalty and how to take care of the customer, starting from their business model all the way up. And so they won my heart literally. Years ago, now I'm a credit card holder. I'm a companion pass. If I travel business and personal, I try to fly Southwest as often as possible. And they don't, it's not that the value is all that great. It's how they treat every single customer in line. Every single
Amazing.
customer is a priority,
Amazing. I mean,
or they make us
operationally,
feel that way.
operationally do they, yeah, but operationally they do that as well, sort of airports,
Mhm.
onboard, communication,
Yep.
everything.
Pre-flight, post-flight. Yeah.
Amazing. So it really is the full experience. It's not just the points and prizes and the communication, it's the actual experience.
Absolutely. In fact, I think points and prizes are sort of the baseline,
Yeah,
but then everything they do around that is really what matters.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. So,
Yeah.
thanks, Amy. You've like flown through the Blind Loyalty Challenge, as everyone must, because there's no right or wrong answer. Who would you like to nominate for me to talk to soon on the Blind Loyalty Challenge?
Well, I'm not sure if this person is going to accept,
We
but
can try.
I am going to nominate Rich Long, who previously was working at McDonald's, who was involved in sort of their most recent McDonald's launch.
Yeah,
I actually am a big fan of McDonald's also, and have been observing what they're doing in that space. So I'm going to nominate him if he hasn't been nominated already.
he hasn't, and I've met Rich over on the digital screen, so hopefully he'll say yes as well. That's
Yeah,
amazing. So, Rich,
yeah.
I'm coming for you. Thanks, Amy. That was just delightful.
So nice to chat with you as well.